Well, my paintings are basically, they're centered on graffiti and graffiti artwork that happens outside. This is a great location to hang this work, in my opinion, because of all the controversy that's happened in the Midwest and especially Oklahoma with graffiti art. People relating it to gangs and streaming it downward as a lowbrow when it should be uplifted as an art form. That's basically where I get my inspiration from. Anything that's graffiti, anything that's street art, that's stenciled, anything that's spray painted. And then I mix that in with surrealism, with pop art, with what's going on right now in the scene, and basically mix it into a painting. I take figures and figure painting, and I mix that in with different kinds of brush strokes and acrylic work, and then I spray paint it, and I stencil it, and I do everything I want to do to mix with that street. We're basically trying to take the street and things that are not okay in our society on the outside part, on the street, and bring it into the gallery, because that's where we think it should belong. I got a huge inspiration from WK Interact, from this painting, which is a street artist, basically more in the New York and London scenes. So he works in a lot of black and whites, and that's where I got a lot of this idea of just working in black and whites and mixing gray medias. With a lot of the other colors, it basically works with like, what new spray paint colors come out? What wild colors can I use? And you take that from pop art, you take that from the 60s to now, and the crazy colors that we've used in our society, and I mix that in and throw them out. I mean, I believe that you can have any color that'll work with each other. I mean, colors cannot work together and be different and break each other, but still make the painting work really, really well together, because it draws your attention. It makes you want to look at it even more. And that's what I love. Like, I explore every kind of color palette I can possibly find in most of my paintings. Other paintings, I work with just maybe hints of color, and then grays and blacks. Light Lounge is exactly that. It's a venue. It's mostly a music venue. We do have work here that shows every single month for about the last 6 months. But the basic idea behind the artwork is we're trying to bring more work in and have it a mixture between artwork, music, film, I mean, anything you can imagine, to bring a different kind of genre and age groups into the Bricktown area. The whole idea of taking, there's so many times that you go to an art show and it goes from 6:30 to 8 or 6:30 to 7:30. And we don't want that. We want to be able to extend that and take the age group of the art that we're trying to create here and what our age group likes, not just the older age group that's going to buy the work, but the people that are really going to respect it, and bring them together, the after party and the gallery. And the showing and the after party comes together, and then you're able to drink and have a good time, socialize with your friends, see a DJ play, see a band play, and enjoy the artwork at the same time. I really like the nice sprays that can go with stenciling and with spray painting. It's a very clean, crisp feel, and I think that's the basic thing that I love about spray paint. And so I'm going to try to keep on doing that, work with a lot more French pattern. I've been doing a lot of that, cutting out stencils, laying in backgrounds, very much looking at the surf culture and the skate culture. So mixing in those ideas, mixing in figures. I've also been working with a couple different galleries on the West Coast, and I've been talking to them about a lot of my watercolor. I do a lot of weird mixed things, weird like linear brush strokes with watercolor that I mix with figures. So that's another direction that I'm pointing to. But other than that, it's pretty much all spray paint from here on out for a while.